I feel the fact that Valentine is celebrated on just one day in a whole 365 days of a year. 366. So you mean I'm expected to just show love to my family, to my lover, whoever is in my life in just one day? Because everybody just keeping their, I don't know what I'll say, keeping their love until 14.
It is, if you understand the concept, forget all the people who come out to display all those things, right? If you understand the concept, it's just like this particular guy did this because of this. So whatever thing we are doing, we are celebrating because we understand what someone did.
I think one key point I don't understand about this love Valentine thing is 14th of February. Everybody wants to be gifted. Everybody wants to go out, date time, party night out, dash, 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 dash. And nobody just want to have everything about going to church. It's generally about love. It could be out your friend, as your fellow colleague at a working place. Just love generally. I think we are just celebrating the wrong thing.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So we are here like we never left. And today we're going to be talking about something very important. Important in the sense that a lot of people are into what we're going to talk about. And we would really like to hear your input about Valentine. We are in the month of February and everybody's talking about Valentine's Day, Valentine's Day. I'd like to get this, I'd like to get that. And we just want to talk about the theory, the postulations, everything people talk about when it is time of Valentine. Okay. So, and I have with me very special, interesting people on set today who are going to talk about their own idea, whatever they think about Valentine. All right. I have here Aura, smile, very beautiful lady. I'm so happy to be on the set with you. And I have Eliza. Oh my God. All right. And then I have Darlington. Thank you so much for being here. Now, there are a lot of theories. There are a lot of things that people talk about when it's the month of love. All right. You know, the lies, the irony, the stories, the beliefs, whether they are true or not, you know, and I want to understand, what do you think about Valentine? Let's just be free. Like, what do you think about Valentine?
Well, I think we are all getting to celebrate the wrong thing. Because initially, Valentine, he was a saint who secretly wedded military people because they were bound to get married. So he will secretly wed them, two lovers. Then he died on the 14th of February.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be his memory, like a remembrance of Saint Valentine. So we are all taking... It's generally about love. It could be out your friend, as your fellow colleague at a working place. Just love generally. I think we are just celebrating the wrong thing. They said love indeed is a beautiful thing. Some jazz say that. Okay. Okay, so for me, I just feel like love is supposed to be an intense feelings for real and good affections for people, family, friends, loved ones, and well-wishers. But I don't know how the Gen Zs of our days actually categorize love in just circle. It has to be like something very intimate that they actually picked a particular day to want to have it celebrated. Like, okay. But, and then I think one key point I don't understand about this love Valentine thing is 14th of February. Everybody wants to be gifted. Everybody wants to go out, date time, party night out, dash, 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 dash. And nobody just want to have everything about going to church. So have your pastor giving a gift from your end, or maybe do a charity organization kind of thing, but it's just personal.
I was actually waiting because you're the only guy here. So I want to get your opinion as a guy. Because I think every other person here has the input of a lady.
Okay.
Whether they are in for love or against love. It
Okay.
doesn't matter, but the fact that they are speaking from a lady's perspective. No, now, Darlington, what do you think about Valentine as a guy?
If you ask me what I think about Valentine as a guy, it's like you're trying to, what's it called again? You're trying to know what it is for me dating a girl. But for me now, I won't want to go through that route. I want to go through, let's take it back to what is even the Valentine. I have some questions in my mind. Is Valentine for random people or lovers? I think that's a way for us to even understand this thing. Is it for lovers? Like she said, a certain priest who secretly was, wedding people. So probably the act of what that particular reverend did was to actually bring bonding to people who are in love. I feel before you even decide to get married, at least you should be in love with the person. So he was doing that as an act of love as well. You understand, to be legally married to a woman, not just because those guys can actually just have any woman to themselves, like do the normal conjugal or just have this thing. But he tried to make this thing official, so it will be with peace with you and peace with God. So whatever thing you're doing with this person, it is sealed and is pure and is genuine. But you will still take that act as an act of rebellion.
Yes, because he was doing it outside
Yes,
the whole governmental
laws. So he was doing it out of rebellion. If you understand what spiritual authority, spiritual. If you understand what authority is,
Okay.
so that's like an act of rebellion. But at the same time, he did it for love. So when he was murdered and executed, they look at it that this particular man died in the process of giving back to people as an act of love. So when we remember Valentine, we remember sacrifice. It should be someone who sacrificed for a particular purpose.
Okay.
Right. So he did that because he wanted to see people happy. Probably he was not really happy with what the then authorities, put into law. So he had to do that. So when we bring it to us now, why we celebrate Val? First, you acknowledge where the source is coming from, the history about this. Now, he did that as sacrifice. So if you're celebrating Valentine and you're not sacrificial, that's not, like, it's a waste of celebration. So you should know that Valentine is an act of sacrificing, and not just because of 14th, because you've been doing it.
Yeah, it should be like.
Yes, because what he did was not because of 14th. We're only doing 14th because they killed him on the 14th. So this man have been doing this act of love continuously till he died. So if you're not a continuous lover, I'm just saying that if you're not a continuous, you don't do these things continually, just find a particular day to, that's not it. So for me, that's what I can say.
All right. Yeah, this is that's really, really a very intellectual input, because I feel the fact that Valentine is celebrated on just one day in a whole 365 days of a year. 366. So you mean I'm expected to just show love to my family, to my lover, whoever is in my life, in just one day? So what happens the remaining days of the year? Okay, so do you see the irony? Like the fact that we feel everybody just pulls out the stops on Valentine's Day. Everybody just like you said, everybody wants to be gifted, everybody wants to be shown love, everybody is looking as if previously you're not receiving this love. Like today, and the fact that it is a generally accepted norm right now, because everybody just keeping their, I don't know what I'll say, keeping their love until 14th. Like you're just withhold, like you're just, on the 14th day, that's when you pour out everything. No, for crying out loud. What do you think love should be celebrated once in a year?
No.
So after 14th, we're done.
I feel like what I just said initially, right? I said earlier, it is, if you understand the concept, forget all the people who come out to display all those things, right? If you understand the concept, it's just like we're celebrating Christmas once in a year. But what we are doing, we are marking, we are doing like a reflection on someone who gave his life for us. So Valentine is like see someone actually, because I should, if I believe if you want to even do it and do it correctly, you have a partner, you want to celebrate this thing, you guys can even sit and have a discussion. This particular guy did this because of this. So whatever thing we are doing, we are celebrating because we understand what someone did as regards to loving. So when we look at ourselves, what are we doing for ourselves? So if you can't answer this question, the whole thing is just a charade. It's just, you get my point, right? So it's all about person don't do am before and see what make the person do am. Now we wading into am. What are we doing as regards to what someone have said? Because we look up to that guy because this was somebody, he did this for love and all that. So if we can't see it from that aspect, there's no need.
You said something like someone who is in a relationship, or when I mean relationship, I don't mean just romantic relationship. Your relationship with your father, your mother, your siblings, your colleagues at work, members of the church or association, society. Now, someone who is in a relationship should have before the 14th been showing care and affection for somebody. Definitely not. It's not just going to be. So if you're not a person who has been showing love all the while, and then you come on the 14th and you just decide to just go all out for the person, you are being a hypocrite. That's what I think. And then many people do. What do you think about people that do it for the social media?
For me, I think social media is actually a platform where we see the good, bad, and the ugly, the genuine, the false, and then even the ones that want to go extreme, to want to give us their life history without being asked to. Okay, now talking about Valentine, he actually did all of this, but we are actually forgetting the person that came to die for all of us, showed love expressly. Now, if you're giving me a social media intake, it's just to me like you filming. It's not natural.
It's not. No, you're not genuine.
It's not genuine. So I just feel like this is something you have your tripod stand on, your phone camera, and then you're filming.
It's premeditated.
Okay, yeah, I agree with what you're saying, but there are people who are actually genuine, right? So I think the context should be, you actually genuine, be genuine to yourself, because there are people who are not genuine too, that will do all those things and you will not see it. You get? So
How do we judge your level of genuineness? Like, you're pushing this out social media. There's nobody telling. There's no flag on social media that tells you, okay, this one is true, this one is false.
Yes.
And you're putting out this content to everybody, both the people who are wise and those who are unwise. But do you know that there are people whose relationships are how do I put it now? Controlled or doctored by what they see on social media.
I just feel what you're saying. If you look at it, social media is called make believe. It's make believe. So if you understand that everything there is about making you believe this narrative, there's some things you don't take to heart. Right? Someone came to this podcast one day. I was saying, you go on social media, you see some people on the outing day, one exclusive place. Probably a pause to ask yourself, did this person trek to this place? Did this person even use along? Like some of us will use along, some use boats. You understand? Nobody knows that. You just see people just.
Do you even know that? Do you even know it before they came there? Whether they fought at home?
Do you get
Before showing you
whole lot of women?
So
It's okay.
the truth is, just believe in what you believe. Be a good person. If you see things you love online and the whole loving is so sweet, you can put it in practice in your own. Some persons actually living fake life and helping other people's hope. I can tell you for a fact. People who come online show love and affection, but deep down they have issues. Those content actually help people who are genuine. I would like to.
Yes.
Some have actually helped people come out from not seeing the best in their partner. But those guys, man, you do it for content, but people are using it to heal.
Yeah. So it's like a double-edged sword. It's good and it could be bad. Like, personally, I'm not even against social media because it has helped a lot of people get a lot of things. Like there are some priceless ideas, narratives you get on that you might not even get from every day talking to people, but people who are high up there, who are pros in their profession or in their career, dropping hints for you, and you could just pick it up and run with it. So social media is not entirely bad. It just, please, let's be wise. You don't take everything line, hook, and sinker, and then trouble the poor boy in your life because you're somebody giving somebody a flower bouquet, a money bouquet, EDC cake, EDC spa session. Okay, we are in the Bahamas, we are in Kiniko, and then you're like, are you not seeing what the person is doing for the moment? Do you know that I'm amazed that our ladies are funding their boyfriends?
Yes, now.
Yes,
But
so don't pressure anybody. See, everybody has their pace in life.
Trust.
Everybody we are in a race. We are all heading to somewhere. We're not all heading to the same destination. So we are not all going to be on the same speed. Do you understand? So just be at your own pace, do your own thing, and allow, if the person gets there before you, clap for you did well.
Celebrate them.
See you soon.
So, this, like, I love what you just said now. I just want to throw this, probably maybe to you. So, the thing is, people have this misconception about Valentine. So, it's like a time for we to go party. People who are not even quote unquote married, people never even married now, just boyfriend and
boyfriend. So
they use this awareness to just, okay, let's go have fun, the sex break, everything. You understand what I'm saying now? So is it a time for all the hotels to get booked? Is it a time for all the hotels to get booked? All the condom packs in pharmacies
To be sold out.
Massive sale.
The time when you hear good sex will be doing promo.
Buy one, get three free.
Buy one and get three free. So, alright, what do you think about this misconception when it comes to Valentine?
Valentine has a lot of misconceptions. Like most these Gen Zs.
I feel Gen Zs are just getting straight bullet left, right, and center.
A very, very
When I
matured-
sit and watch and see what Gen Z do, like like a lot of young girls now put a lot of pressure on young boys who are just they are growing. But putting that pressure on a young boy that is just trying to figure out his life, and it's just crazy. They just take things on social media, and people who has worked to get to that particular place where they are, they will just have to. They are not contented with what they have because you know that gradually you get there. Yeah, but you just want to put pressure on a young boy to. No, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So the thing I want to add to what you just said. So the thing is, I give no accolades to Gen Zs because it's just like a pirated movie. This is the real life, but you want to choose this life. So like I was trying to say when we started that you coming in to want to celebrate love and what Valentine is all about, it can still be churchy.
Definitely.
You can go out, preach love. So those times you want to prepare those bouquets, you want to get those money flowers, blah blah blah, those gifts. Some persons even go as far as getting fake Chanel bags, Gucci, Louis Vuitton,
All
and then
for the
have
gram
it,
now.
and they want to strike a pose.
All for the ground.
All in a restaurant or a hotel. My baby did this, my baby did that. So how about how God has brought you? How far He has been with you? Those days of you getting to be thankful and not always questioning, why is life treating me this way? Why have I not achieved this way? But the fact that you were living alone is a big testimony. Okay, I can come to you. Okay, hi, Oral. Don't you feel like we can just go to an orphanage home and then just get to give out love, talk about love, play with the kids? Those people don't have a thing to count on. So my point is, Valentine is sweet and it's cute. Now, let's not give it too much to the Gen Zs because we are not getting it right this way. It's just like a fake life to a real life. Now, in love and harmony, let us be. Let us spread it. Let us talk it. Let us speak it. Let us share it.
And something else, like just want to add to what she said. Please, in showing love, it's not about the gift, how big it is, how small it is. What is the intent?
Okay.
Like the heart condition while gifting this person.
Of course.
So just like you were saying, putting people under pressure, blah, 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 blah. You can do, believe me, someone can do all of that and still not love you the way somebody who is just like, see, love is beautiful. Love is sharing.
Of course.
See, like
Love
the
is
Bible
kind.
says,
Love is the greatest gift of all.
you know, when John 3:16 said, "For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son."
Yeah.
Okay, that was what was good for us at that point. That was why God gave us that gift. So whatever you are receiving, don't measure it against social media standards. The standard is nothing. What matters is what you share with anybody who you are gifting or who's gifting
So
you.
this message now is going to the ladies, Abi.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know something?
I feel you are attacking us.
No.
Tell me, people. See, men. See, you don't give man gift before you just tell you, say, what is this? Tell me which man you don't give.
Actually,
Even if a bottle of
they
water.
accept it.
Oh boy, you
Can-
give me because now which man you go give?
Yeah, Chief. Do you know that I gave a colleague of mine
Surprise me.
Zobo, just
Zobo.
Zobo.
It's the heart of giving, not the person giving.
You know what I'm saying is, it's not even about the heart of the person. It is the person who is even receiving it.
That like
Are you even grateful that
it goes both ways.
you see all those pranks that they do?
Can take Zobo, but why Zobo?
You know now you see him now. Now you see it's if they talk about they say why Zobo now. You see, but now when you look at it from this angle, but you're not supposed to be attached to it that person they give you.
Yeah.
You hear me? So imagine you're giving me I just thought I Zobo for you. That thought alone, that's why I use the word. That thought alone. You remember all those pranks where people go do like, okay, a partner that will bring a slice, a loaf of bread as gifts. Hey, this is what I'm taking. And maybe right inside that particular loaf, maybe you don't hide
There's a key or something. Yeah.
Now, you see all those things, they always carry my mind back. That means
So that's the truth.
that
It's
means
a
if
ritual
you don't
representation
understand,
of
if you
what's
don't
going
understand
on.
how to appreciate little things,
Yeah.
big things will be problem for you. Because my dad will always tell me, he sees our small house where if you don't feel manage our way, you don't go feel manage
The
big
dream
house.
was just this.
So it is not about the content, it is about the thoughts. So be like, okay, baby, you bought me bread. It's all like why you buying
bought
me
me
bread?
bread. Let's go
It's
and
okay.
That's the content to the container.
Yeah.
Like
you
that,
get.
man.
So this bread is for you. Okay, thank you, no problem. I remember one time I gifted somebody. So I was like, this gift I'm giving this person now random something where if you just buy it, but the thoughts was just there. So what I did was to just hid it somewhere or either a bag or somewhere. But I know eventually she will see it. Maybe it took like 3 or 4 days. And she saw it like I didn't buy this thing. Where this one come from and all that. Before you know, she picked this stuff. See, and she was very excited. It is the same gift,
True.
but I just presented in a different. The person will see that even without one, go be like, show it to me.
They said they bring this flavor.
Which guys were.
And you know that these people, the vendors, because they want to make money, because who is the person benefiting from all the too much gifts you're buying? It's the vendors. And they have pushed out this narrative that the bigger the gifts, the bigger the love.
Yeah. Now they ever segment it though. This one for 20k package, 50k.
Say I don't say vendors be like hype men. Vendors be like hype men because if you're not careful, they will play with your emotions. You get when I mean careful is because you that is the receiver most times now you be their victim. Because if I come now, I know my leg up, I will give you.
Now you know the expectation we dey expect.
Yes.
Yes now.
Yeah.
I know the level I want
Your
you.
expectation no concern.
So your expectation no concern me. That is why you have to have a free mind. We understand today I maybe I dey receive gift, but anything that comes. There's something we did in church, in my media group. So we do all this tossing of numbers, you pick names, and so random everybody just pick, and people buy different gifts. So a friend of mine got a material when they just bought some kind of stuff, but he bought something for someone that he doesn't even know the person, but the stuff when you buy, worth and money, everything. So he was not telling me that it's a gift where person give him. So that's because I said, what if that person
Get.
So that's why this thing is like this. And you don't have that much. For me, they gave me singlets and they talk up. But what did I give now? Handbag.
Don't make the other person feel bad. Yes, I know maybe you have all the money to buy all the things, and then just other person doesn't have all the money. Don't come and start putting in a place of comparison. No, and then the other person will not be like, "Shebi, now because I buy gifts."
But she don't hear that kind
I'm
of
sorry, let me chip in. So now, I was just scrolling through my WhatsApp and I go to my church page. And it's obvious there was a little face on church or something. So they did gift exchange. I don't know what this person in particular actually gave out. Then she received a mug.
Power.
This person came up to the group and said, the person that gave me mug.
Come and collect it.
What nonsense is
that?
this?
Oh my
I'll
god.
buy
In
it.
my point is a church platform.
Oh my god.
So anybody that's collected and left without coming to the page, they
They don't have sense.
Yeah.
So I want to know if your gift is worth more than $1 billion that will watch you because you have data to your phone, is your phone, and you have the aura to want to pick your phone anytime. Go into
And
any
that
other
woman
platform. Thank you.
That woman
She gets like
Yeah.
That woman
you reach for this bolo
to boss. Make it boss.
Bolo don't say boss. Because the matter tire me.
And a woman, no.
I have to chat my cousin.
That was a woman.
She was not like, it's not worth it. How can you give me a more? I think one of the pastors or something just came up and said,
In your WhatsApp group.
even Christ that died for you, how much
Have you given
penny did you pay? That man's words, like, he wasn't even aggressive, but he spoke in line with the scripture. If she only but have conscience, then she want to have everything. Think about what the pastor said.
I hope she does.
But in my mind, and I was like, this person, the husband is even on this church.
We've had a well time on set talking about Valentine. I don't know what your awkward experiences of Valentine is. We will really want to know what it is. Like, what was your experience? What has it been over the years? Have you received a Valentine gift before? Let me not go and talk my own, no, but I would like to hear, have you received a Valentine gift? What was your reaction? Do you get? Okay, so that I will not put anybody on the spot. I'll expect you to just write something under this post and let me know what was your Valentine experience. The most awkward one you had, the scariest, the most beautiful.
We should tell
love
ours.
to hear your story.
No, I want to hear others own. No, please, Ora, tell me. I mean, let's do this on the last thing. I will just leave, please.
Okay, so
What's
all right. Due to popular opinion, we want to hear ours.
the best and the
The
horrible
best
one?
and the awkward.
No,
Wait,
I have
wait, just-
breasts, but I don't
Wait.
say I have just one.
Okay, let's hear
But
it.
it was a good experience.
Let's hear the good and the bad experience.
Was
Let's hear
like-
the pararara.
No. It was
They don't
very
parara
good.
for
He just bought a Zara perfume, like a complete Zara perfume, and he gave it to me.
Oh.
Like, yes, as gifts.
A
Yeah.
costly Zara perfume.
Which one gonna make sense? Which one gonna enter you?
Yeah, I've not really had like.
She has had beautiful people in her life. That's good. Is it?
What about you, Precious?
Wait, no, I am the host. I don't get to answer that question. I get to ask the
You
questions.
say what?
So,
No,
Elisa, just tell us.
He called and I was like, where you at? And I was like, so all my girls that know the guy, like, so when he's on the phone, like, hey, baby, mama.
Love is what I see when I see
I was in with them and he was like, go home. So when I was approaching my door, I carry key to open the door.
She said the door don't open.
She don't open. But now how he did it, he had the spare key to my house. So he locked and pulled out his key for me to have access to the room while he was inside. So when I opened the door, I saw my bed was already full of gifts, surprise. I just said, the Son of Man is in this house. So then I think he left to the kitchen or something. The next thing he said was, don't cry. I know you want to cry.
I don't come make a conference so. See show D for me.
I was like, oh no.
Precious.
Well, that's Friday, we're not like recent time. So,
Yeah?
They carry you go farm.
all these things don't matter forever. Man.
They carry you go farm. You got Korubo. You got.
It was quite cute and quite cool. And that's my first and last I ever received. Like, so before, it's quite cute. They bring that leg.
You want more cut that leg? Oh, what do you mean that leg?
That leg on sour.
That was very
So for
beautiful.
me, I think Valentine is beautiful when it's being shared with the right people.
It's anyone that go all out.
Yeah.
No be by pretense, no social media, nobody to cover, based on his own level to appreciate you. Check am, a value has been exchanged, serious value. Now, if you say that thing drop, name, check yourself. Because there's something she said, the act of even leaving her friend's place, I know people will agree.
Okay, has there ever been a time you gifted someone and the person they appreciated the way you expected the person to appreciate it? Yes.
The thing, the thing is, if I won't give somebody and I feel we're together, if you don't appreciate what I'm giving to you, that means I don't feel from the first instance. Yes, because I should be able to know
What you would like.
you get.
Wow.
So,
No, husband, boyfriend,
Yeah,
material.
so the ones I would say I have gifted might not be people who are close to me, but people who I feel we have mutual understanding, we run day together. Then I notice I send or give you something, but there's a way you just responded to it. So already I don't even know the kind of person who this person be. So that's why sometimes I take out time to wanting to understand or know who you are before they start anything.
So, like, I still have beautiful people on set, and I would like to hear one thing you would like to let the viewers know. People will be celebrating Valentine on the 14th. It's here come from them, Aura.
Okay, this Valentine, I think you should everybody love. It shouldn't be about lovers alone. It should be about your relative. Everyone deserves love. So that's what I think about Valentine.
So my take home for you guys, Cutsy Valentine, is show love, preach love, talk love, share love. Because love is the reason for the season, and of course Christ came to die for us first. And my name is Eliza, but you can follow me on all social media handles at Queen Betty Ago. We see you there. Ago.
So hey guys, it's Valentine's season. It's season to celebrate love. It's a season to be sacrificial. If you're not sacrificing for that person, not necessarily your partner, you're not doing the right thing. So love is a give and take stuff. So learn to be sacrificial. It could be your time, your resources, your knowledge, your wisdom, but don't forget to spread love. Talk it, display it, express it, and embody it. Until I come your way next time, I remain Director D on all social media platforms. Shakash me, Director D. And this is sponsored by Fitmore Studio. Boom. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us on the set. We're talking about Valentine. Remember, Valentine is a season of love, but love shouldn't be celebrated only on Valentine. Also, the gifts you are receiving or you're gifting should be based on the affection and the level of intimacy you have with this person. Don't give gifts just because every other person is giving a gift without no intention behind it. And when you are receiving, also have a heart of thanksgiving, because put God for the person you're saying must give you gifts. He just won't give you gifts. All right. So at the day of Valentine, go out, show love. You could preach love. Jesus is a reason for love. It's not about you receiving gifts from your fellow man or woman.
Yeah.
Go out, preach love,
Jesus.
preach Jesus, and you will receive multiple blessings on that day. My name is Precious, and I still have Aura, Valentine, and Elisa on the stage with me. Till we come your way next time. Bye.